So it's like 9 o'clock right now in the morning, and my package came in. It's a pre-order, and it's, you know what it is, because I already named it that. I already named it what the book is. Pretty much, because you guys already knew if you watched my last part of the video. Wow, they actually have a bunch of packaging in here, like cheap graphic novels amounts. But it's a hardcover, so it's like, why? And that book is, well, again, you already know, Green Arrow. Oh, they did give me the updated cover. Green Arrow, The Longbow Hunter Saga, Volume 2. And this should be, again, like, I don't know what I'm getting from everyone else, like the cousins on my mom's side. No, sorry, dad's side. But that should be the last one. I did it on the right side. Okay. But yeah, the cousins on my dad's side, they kind of sick. And they can't get a COVID test yet. So to be on the safe side, we're probably just going to wait for 14 days. So, you know. Now, so this one have on the... It's not. I like how they have the, it doesn't really look like it's from Amazon. It doesn't really look like it's from Amazon. Can't really see it, but whatever. It looks the exact same size as the first omnibus. In fact, it looks a bit bigger. But it's 1440 pages according to Amazon, and the first one was like 1512 pages. Which I know it's not too much less than the first volume, but it's just like you can tell the difference. I keep stuttering. Yeah, like it was kind of funny. My dog barked, and I was like, I wonder if it's the package. I didn't expect it to come this early, because it kept saying like, oh, out for delivery. But it was out for delivery. It was really early when anything happened. When it was shipped, I guess you would say. No, I think it was like before 4 in the morning. So I knew when it was shipping, I think. I want to say it did. But then it shipped. It arrived at the Massachusetts one at like 4 in the morning yesterday. Which is always good, because it's a pre-order, and you never know with Amazon. They might just try and be annoying about it and not have it deliver on the day it arrives. Or it'll arrive at 3 in the morning. It'll arrive at 3 in the afternoon. Not 3 in the morning. I don't think they're open that early. Where is my knife? I had trusty dusty knife. It was perfect for opening books like this. Alright. Oh, I got it. Usually I get it right. So, this one is the last book in Mike Grail's run on Green Arrow. And I purposefully didn't read the first volume until I got the second volume, just in case. I mean, I know it was 1,500 pages, and by the time I finished it, this book would probably be in. But you know how I am about books. Okay. There we go. I mean, obviously, if his run was like 15,000... If you had like 15,000 issues of Green Arrow, that'd be different. But he only had two big omnibuses worth. And they're big omnibuses, too. In fact, I'm going to do the trick I'm supposed to do and open it this, like this. But, yeah. Now I'll do under the dust jacket like I did for the last one. Oh, it looks kind of nice under the dust jacket. The dust jacket itself is, it's not like, how this is kind of shiny. It's not like that. So that's the front cover, that's the spine. Wraparound, kind of a wraparound, yeah, it's a wraparound cover. Okay. Let's go over the contents. Wouldn't that be funny if this was signed? Alright. Contents. I know it has a lot. Okay. So, Brave and the Bold, I don't know why it goes in this order. Brave and the Bold, 1 through 6. Green Arrow, page 1 through, come on. Oh, it's my alarm. Alright. That was someone calling me. I felt I heard the vibration before the thing went off. So I wanted to get up nice and early for the book, because I didn't know when it was going to come in. I just knew it would be early. Maybe. Anyways, Brave and the Bold 1 through 6, Green Arrow 51 to 80, Green Arrow 2016 series, what the hell? 18 to 42, Green Arrow 80th Anniversary 100-page Super Spectacular 1. Huh, that's funny. Green Arrow, because they didn't have this in the solicits on Amazon. Who's Who, the definitive directory of the DC Universe, issue 9. Who's Who in the DC Universe 1 through... Who's Who in the DC Universe, issue 14. Yeah, it's really funny. So I wonder if it's more than the... So it's $14.79. So biographies is $14.79. Let's see if it's more than that. Not more than that. You know what I mean? No, it's like 14. It is $14.80 actually. So it's pretty much 1,500 pages again. But the solicits didn't mention the 100-page Super Spectacular or the 2016 series, which I really find funny. I wonder if, because I'm gonna get the first volume of that series, I wonder if my library will have the volumes leading right up to those issues. So let's see the 2016 series is, if I can find it. Wait, is it 60 to 8? This is so confusing. No, sorry, I did say 60 to... Did I say 60 to 80? It's confusing, again, like I said. Yeah, so it's... No, yeah, it was... Duh. It was 51 to 80. I keep thinking it's 100, because... it's actually probably more. But when I was doing the math on the Amazon solicits, I have 100 issues of Green Arrow. 100 issues worth of Green Arrow stuff, in 2 omnibuses, which is nice. Mike Grell's run. So yeah, let's see if I can find... Oh, did I do Song of the Dragon? Or is that... Where is that? Did I say Song of the Dragon? I think I did. Alright, I'm just trying to find those issues, the 2016 series, to see if it's just like... Yeah, I know the 100 Super Spectacular is just Mike Grail's story in there. I'm still glad I got the 100-page Super Spectacular, because back then I didn't know if it would be in the second omnibus. Again, in perfect condition too, which it would be. My first omnibus, for whatever reason, has like a little itty-bitty crease, not crease, but like it's not like a tear or anything like that. It's kind of like a, so I'm not seeing it. I don't know why it's saying it has the 2016 issues. Unless it's like 2 pages from those issues. Yeah, Annual 6, I didn't mention that. I feel like there was certain issues I didn't mention. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying 2016 series. It's not in here. It's saying 18 to 42. So it's gotta be material from that. There's no way it's not. And there's no real way of knowing. Although I guess, is that where it is? Because some of the artwork looks modern. No, not there. But these pages are like super like glossy. And like, and so like it's almost like someone put like a knife through, like, not like it's like a scratch. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. It's a scratch, not like an indent. Like I can't see. I was looking through the pages, and there's no like tear through, like they put a knife through it. No, it's like someone kind of scratched it. And what's good is that the scratches are only on the table of contents pages, and then once you get to the actual book, there's no more scratches, which is nice. And I can't even see the scratches. I had to almost look through the magnifying glass. I put the book like super close to my eye like this to even see what the fucking scratch was. I could feel it, but I couldn't really see it as good. But yeah, it's so weird. They mentioned those issues. It must be like with that Fantastic Four omnibus with the where it said it had the whatchamacallit issue. My mind just drew a complete blank. It was a roast, the Fantastic Four roast issue 1. Apparently they do include it, but it's like 2 pages of it, like artwork from it or whatever. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. No, I'll look on the first page. You get an annual from it, but that's just an annual from the actual series. See, I get the annual 4 and 5, which I did mention. I feel. The new Teen Titans 33. I'm going to go over it again because I feel like I didn't mention it. Okay, so it's 51 through 60, Brave and the Bold 1 through 6, 18 to 42 of the 2016 series. So yeah, there's no way it collects all the entire issue of that. 80th anniversary, 100-page spectacular, issue 1, material from that. Annual 4 through 6 of Green Arrow, Longbow Hunter Saga Omnibus Volume 1. Why does it say it has that in there? It's not included in there. Green Arrow The Wonder Year 1 through 4, The New Teen Titans 33, Shadow, like not without the W, it's just SHADO, Song of the Dragon 1 through 4, and then Who's Who, the Definitive Directory of the DC Universe 9, and Who's Who in the DC Universe issue 14. I just feel like I didn't mention the Shadow one, or Shadow, however you say that. So yeah, I guess it's just material from it. Maybe it's just artwork pages from that. Maybe just did the artwork for it. Is that it? No, it's Shadow of the Dragon. That's a pretty cool cover. I don't know. Unclear. And also, apparently, according to DC, it is 17 and up, which according to Comixology, it's 12 and up. Actually, it says DC Black Label, but I'm not seeing where it says 17 and up. I know it is 17 and up. At least, I know at the very least it's for a mature audience. Kind of like how Suicide Squad is back in the 80s, because they had a lot of, like, language in there. But never got too, like, it wasn't over a PG-13 rating. But I think this was, like, a hard PG-13, maybe even R, if I would have been told. And yes, that's pretty much why I got it. And Mike Grail. And I like the 80s. I shouldn't say Mike Grail. But I like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s DC, too. Because that's when, it's post-crisis DC. Because that was when they were, like, knocking it out of the park. There was almost not a DC book that was good, you know? Every DC book was amazing. There was no DC book that was, and I think I said that right, there was no DC book that was subpar. Like, maybe some were, like, okay, but, like, most of them were good. Like, the series themselves. Like, yeah, maybe, like, an issue of Suicide Squad wasn't as good as the others, but 9 times out of 10, they hit it out of the park. There was some issues they had of, like, they had, like, a crossover. Suicide Squad had a crossover with some issues I didn't like as much, like Checkmate and Fury of the Firestorm, but that was mainly because Suicide Squad was super fast-paced, and these were more slower-paced books. So I was expecting a fast-paced book, and I got, like, a very slow issue of Suicide Squad, which is kind of like having a slow issue of, like, a slow, like a slow action movie that doesn't have, like a sequel to Die Hard isn't as, or a sequel to Fast and Furious is slower. It's the best example. But yeah, as of right now, I have everything that I know was going to come in. So I'm going to put all the books together in my, like, little thing over there, and it's going to look so, like, tall. It's probably be as big as my bureau at this point. Yeah, I'll put them all together. I don't know if I'll do my complete Christmas haul, because you never know. I might get those comic grab bags, the best thing to call them, from my cousin on my dad's side, like I did last year. So, not last year, sorry, like just my birthday. Yeah, don't tell. Okay, I gotta shut that off. I always shut it off, like I snooze it, and then I, like, realize minutes later, it's like, oh wait, maybe I should have shut it off. Alright, so that's it. And I'm so happy it came in. And it came in early, too. I just basically woke up. I was up at, like, 7:30, because, again, I set my alarm super early. And I checked Amazon, just in case if it delivers early. And I didn't think it would. I was honestly expecting it to deliver at 11 o'clock. But another part of me was like, hey, it's delivered at 4 in the morning to the Stoughton, Massachusetts one. And usually that means that it'll come in early when it finally arrives. But that's it. But yeah, also the cover looks different than it looks at the first. The not final cover actually can look better, but this honestly does look like a lot like the first volume, which is good. But yeah, I can't find the 18 to 32 on the 2016 series. And also, I'm gonna check YouTube real quick. But I think I'm the first one to get this book when compared to New Mint Condition. your boy Zach, one of my YouTubers I'm subscribed to, and I listen to like religiously. Like I will get a book if he says it's good, and vice versa. He just now reviewed I'm Not Starfire, so I was ahead of the game. Yeah, New American Edition hasn't done it, so I'm gonna go ahead and upload this. And that is it.